Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Why Not Me. So, this is episode 2. We're on the topic of purpose. Last episode, we talked about your purpose being bigger than you. This episode, we're going to talk about discovering your purpose and how to activate your purpose. Now, excuse me, I was going to split it up to have discovering purpose and activating purpose two separate episodes, but I'm like, well, why not combine it? So, here we go. Um, let's think about purpose. So, what is it that comes natural to you? Like, think about what that thing is. For me, speaking, uh, actually, I like to perform. I used to act when I was little. My mom and dad put me and my sister in plays every summer. We performed them after we did practice for only 2 weeks. We sung, we danced, and obviously we were acting. It got to we actually uh, was able to perform at the Apollo in '97. The play was called The Journey of Balthazar. Yes, yeah, The Journey of Balthazar. Dr. Glory was the director, um, and Ruby Street was the dance choreographer. But Dr. Glory wrote the play. She did everything. So, anyways, anywho, we're on a tangent, but I told y'all I like a good story time. But that basically showed me what my purpose was. As a little kid, I wanted to be an actress, right? And if the opportunity comes about, I will act. I enjoy theater because that's where I got my start. When I first got on stage, or actually before I got on stage, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. Man, when I got on stage, all those nerves just left me. And to this day, like the same thing happens. I'll be nervous, and once I actually get on stage or start speaking, man, all of it goes away. So I say all that to say, talking is a part of my purpose. So what am I going to do with that? Podcast. What am I going to do with that? Presentations. So that's part of how I have discovered my purpose. But also, I was always an athlete, like working out. I did track. I did the high jump. I did the long jump. Man, my coach, he put me on hurdles. Hurdles ain't my thing because I fell over every single hurdle. But you know what I did? I said I'm going to keep going and I'm going to finish it. Finish this race, and that's what I did. I was in the last place, but I told my coach, I said, Mr. Walters, this one isn't for me. Can we do something else? But outside of that, that was middle school. But outside of that, I played basketball, volleyball, tennis, and to this day, I love those things. Anywho, let's get back to purpose. So with purpose, right? I like to speak, so I perform. I like sports, and so I became a volleyball coach. Also became a personal trainer. Like there's some things that I like, and so that is how I discovered my purpose because I actually got out and I was experiencing things. I got out and I figured out, okay, what do I like? My mom and dad, excuse me, put us in different activities. Um, and so that actually cultivated and helped us figure out what our purpose was. But let's just say you didn't have that in your life. Okay, what do you enjoy doing? What comes naturally to you? What do people say you're really good at? If you are really good at making people laugh, you're probably a comedian. If it's just natural, you're probably a comedian. If you can do hair and it's like easy, like, oh yeah, you can watch something, you can do that, that's probably your thing. I can do hair. Do I like to do it? No, I don't. But it gets done, even though I don't like to do it. Um, and one of the other things that I like to think about, and I know some people may not agree with this, but if you could choose anything and you're like, I don't even have to make a dime off of this, what would that thing be? Because that's probably a part of your purpose. I don't know what's going on today. I can't speak. Um, so after you have discovered your purpose, right, you have to activate that purpose. So think about let's just see how would you activate your purpose. First of all, you can get on YouTube, right, to learn about stuff. You can buy some books. There's so many things and so many resources out there. You can write down your strengths and your weaknesses, and then you can go after whatever that thing is. So let's take, for example, let's just say, um, what's my strength? Fitness, right? And so within fitness, what am I good at? I'm good at like talking, right? And explaining things. But at the same time, how can I motivate others? How can I get people to get on board to do what they're supposed to do? I have to make it practical. So just think about your strengths and weaknesses, and then your purpose, will come. I think in order to make your purpose clear, you need to write down a vision of where you see yourself. Where do you see yourself going in regards to your purpose? And then for me, I pray. Like I talk to Yahweh, like, hey, I'm scared of this. I don't know. You got me over here doing X, Y, and Z, but I don't know how this X, Y, and Z gonna pan out. But you know what? I trust you. But sometimes I do go back and forth with my faith on certain things. But guess what? I'm human. Um, but yeah, my thing is, if you're scared to do something and go out because maybe you're introvert or maybe you're just not confident in that thing, seek the Father, seek your heavenly Father, or that I told y'all when I started this. When I talk, I'm going to talk about Yahweh. I'm going to talk about what I believe. So um, link up with people who are doing the things that you want to do. Reach out to people, go to seminars. Like if you really want to activate your purpose, if you really want to do whatever that thing is because you're really good at it, and you wake up and that's all you think about, you go to sleep and that's all you think about, I think you should do that thing. I think you should open up your business. I think you should mentor some kids, start your nonprofit. What else is it? Do your clothing store, make some clothes, do the hair, become a barber, become an engineer, an electrician, whatever you think, whatever you love to do, I think you should maximize your strengths and go after it. So, you know, next week, I'm going to talk to y'all and see like if y'all really activated y'all's purpose and if you discovered your purpose. But thank you so much for listening. Um, we'll be back next week, and I hope everybody is blessed. You're well, and go after it. Don't procrastinate because the time here on earth isn't promised. Your time here tomorrow is not promised. Your time here on earth is short. So maximize everything you have and go back to the Father empty. Y'all be blessed.